An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Russell Wilson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half. From McManus is good, and it is 28-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On second and very short, Smith eluding the pressure right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now Smith. Goodwin able to haul it in. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Seahawk offense set to begin this third quarter. Well, CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
The Smith's throw into the hands of Fant. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 42 yards. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it right around the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is, and now look at this, big gain but a fumble, and the Seahawks have picked it up, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Walker to start the drive. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver.
Here's Wilson to throw. Being chased out left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Wilson. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described, a defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos about set to go on offense.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson.
Sideline throw, it's tipped, but he still got it.
Touchdown, Broncos! Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now.
And the Broncos have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.